It hasn't even been 5 minutes. Not even 5. You somehow beat Soul's record. How did you do that? Oh my god. So.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Whose? Literally who? Mine? That's not allowed! Oh god. Ah, shit. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh, it's already gone wrong. Hang on. Can I even reach down there? Oh shit. I have to make sure I don't spill my water everywhere. Oh god. Hang on. I'm stepping on my damn cables everywhere. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. Ugh. I need to sweep my room, Jesus Christ. Anyway, where was I? No! I did. Again, it's been less than 5 minutes. Please. You can't do this to me. Right. For the hydrate. A little bit lower. There we go. There. You happy now? Jesus. Welcome to Modding Monday once again. We're back. The kinda weekly but not really series where I just lose my collective mind for the next 3 and a bit hours. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just being messaged real quick. There we go. Right. So last time, I might as well just show everyone real quick. Let me get the game data into AMS. Let me boot up the sim. I did boot up the sim just to make sure it opened. It didn't open the first time out, which worried me, but it did open the second time out. So, yay. Last time we worked on Scott Dixon's car. Collectively, again, losing my mind. You know, the usual. Today, the main focus is going to be Tony Kanan's car, as you can see attached to my body. The NTT Data car, which it shouldn't be too much of a fuss, but I don't want to jinx it because we all know how these things can go. Very wrong. But before we do that, I do have a fix to make. Because my dumbass forgot to put the rest of the Target logo here. Just here. And I can't have that. I'm gonna have to mix and match it again. So I'm just gonna have to quickly work on that prior to anything else. So again, I'm very happy with how the livery came out in the end. Very happy. I'm not gonna overpromise like anything else in regards to like fucking progress, because again, I just collectively lose my mind as the thing goes on, that kind of thing with the template. What hasn't already been said? What's going on? Where was I? I keep losing my train of thought. I don't know why. Right. Let's quickly fix Dixon's car. So you all know the drill by now. I have to load up the 3D model, then I have to put the PSD on top of it, and then it's just gonna be a case of like matching circles. That's about it. And then I'm gonna have to overwrite the 500 I'm gonna have to overwrite both liveries anyway, so it's fine. Fuck it. Right. Let's close this. Let me open the 3D model real quick. If I can find it anywhere. I'm just gonna have to hang on. Let me reopen, close, because of like it gets me faster through the folders, that kind of thing. Where is Oval? There is Oval. Boom. Hello, Indycar. Hey, Mentrix. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to more Mind Break. Yippee. More Indycar. More Ganassi. No targets, though. Thank fuck. I don't think I can look at targets the same way ever again after like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it has been a while though, just because I've been away and shit. Well, I didn't get in trouble for it last time, Koha, so I guess it is. To my detriment, shall we say. Replace texture. And we're gonna go game data, vehicles, DW12, teams, 2015, Ganassi. Load up the Dixon template. Boom. Alright, there's the problem area. Edit texture. Layers. How am I gonna approach this? Obviously I'm gonna put it in the sponsors pile. Okay, here is where we need to match it up with. I think literally we just draw a circle. It is literally just gonna be a circle. There's no two ways about it. Let me remove the AO so I can get the perfect white, just in case. And then we're just gonna have to frickin' hope for the best. From center, perfectly round circle. There you have it. Bob's your uncle. Well, not really. This is slightly gonna obviously like overlap with the fucking engine cover, which is basically this area. So it's gonna be a tiny bit tougher to like match it up, but it will be fine. Alright, let's start comparisons. What have we got? Looks a little bit too far. Let's put it around this angle. That's a perfect angle. Oh yeah, okay, wait. So if I were to move it further down like this, how would it look? Ooh, wait! That's not that far. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, what if I were to like increase the size of the circle a little bit? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Immediately. You love to see it. Wait. That's perfect. Oh my god, how did I get that first try? Okay, now we have to get the other side. Which of course is going to be overlapped, so I'm going to have to like work some magic or something like that. Control J, Control T. Put this over here, and then for this I'm just going to hide it for now. How are we looking for this? Oof, slightly overshot a little, but it's fine. Just gonna have to keep moving it this way. I think this matchup is a little better. I think I might have to... something like that, and then move it a little bit more. Ooh. Okay, wait. Slightly like that. It's hard to say. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, there we go. There we have it. So now let's do these two. Let's, we're gonna have to rasterize these bitches. Let's turn on the UV, just to make sure I don't, like, overlap accidentally with anything. And boot it up even further. Just get rid of the entire thing. There we go. That's one. That's two, and that's good. And now we just put them in the pile. To the pile you go. Have at thee, sponsors. All right, end result. Beautiful. There we have it. Okay, Dixon's car has been fixed. That actually didn't take that long, as long as I thought it would. In terms of like matching shit. I'm very encouraged by that. Okay, let me quickly save this and put this in game, first and foremost. Let's do... where's PSD? There it is. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to do this manually. Shit. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna have to quickly dig through my whole files. I don't have the shortcut set up for this time around, just purely because it's been so long since I've done Modding Monday. 2015, Data, Vehicle, Stellara, Teams, 2015, Ganassi, Dixon. Overwrite, yes. And now we close everything. And now we just have to open the DDS. CR9, there it is. Open. Yes. And we're just gonna have to overwrite. File, place. Boom, place. And I just have to make sure there's like matching up and shit. Hang on. How about that? Nope, too far up. Yep, that's good. Okay, now we just file, save as, DDS, overwrite, save. And I think we're good, so let me close Photoshop. And there's nothing else that I think we need to do in terms of like file management, so I'm just gonna put this in game, and then hey presto, oval config should be fixed. I probably should have done this off stream now that I think about it, given how quick of a fix it is, but my content, you know. Come on AMS, you can do it, there you go. Okay, survey says, show me the goods. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And I'm just gonna double check in the actual, oh excuse me, full season entry. Just double checking. We are checking, oh god, that's a screen freeze, thank you PC. So obviously the road course is fine. Let's go on to Speedway. I guess technically the road course circle is a little deeper in the sense that it goes further down. But it's fine. It don't matter. You can't tell the difference. It's fine. Okay. So that's that done. Now we have to take care of the tan car. I got my reference close. Why is my reference close to my end? There it is. Slightly narrow this down. Put this over here. I can minimize this. Chat's still open on that end, so I can see everything. I just can't see myself. Okay. So let me quickly get our reference skin from the pack. Just copy and paste that. And then we're gonna... You know, let's open it from there. And then we should be able to just reopen the 3D model that way. Something I also noticed in the mod itself, apparently they did take like a bunch of like photos and stuff references that I'm assuming that the original creators used. So if all else fails, honestly I can probably just use these images, though some of them are a bit like inaccurate in the sense that I think this is like, for example, like a 2014 NT500 car. And this is from 2017, which I don't think there's that much difference. I think it's just literally their nose is red and then their rear wing is all red. But hey ho, I got my own references, so it's fine. Okay, let's file. Oh wait, no, close this. Why is Photoshop being glitchy as all hell? What the fuck? There we go. File, open. Get the road course car. Boom. There it is. Get it at a decent angle. Something like that. And then WC car body. Replace texture. Gonna go through the files again. There it is. There's the template. Boom. Edit texture. And now to see what we're working with, turn off the UV. File. Place. Skin. Right, what are we working with? Just comparing everything. No, this looks alright. I need a different shade of blue, it seems. I think it's a little... I might need to, like, readjust the seams, actually. Hang on. 25%. Does that do the trick? Slightly. Oh, I think I just pulled my shoulder seam. How? That's a hell of a seize, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Alright, what if I just put this beneath the AO? Is that gonna fix it? You heard my dad sneezes. That is true. I have heard him. Something fixes them. I'm not sure why this is like not lining up correctly, if I'm gonna be honest. Hey, that'll do. I'm still not sure what's going on here, if I'm gonna be honest. But everything else looks to be lining up perfectly now, so... hey ho, we move. So, obviously, the 10 and the whole sponsors bit is gonna need a rework. I think... the little red on the nose is good, if anything. Then, looking at the rest of the car... got like a red stroke down the middle from what I can see. Rear wing is red. That's good. Just a few reworking colors. Aside from that, I can just kind of just copy the pattern. And then of course, this little winglet here down here is gonna need a rework. The whole blue needs a rework as well. Honestly, what I'm gonna do, there is another reference here that I can use in the... That is more or less accurate. So let me just take a look at that. Yep. Yep, that confirms it.
Madball Gaming 618 says
Again?
hydrate.
Already? God damn. Also, hey, Madball. Okay, give me a minute. Lower the music. I nearly choked on my water. Oh god. Well, in fact, I'm going to take souls this week. We're not in... I don't think this world is... Well, it's fast approaching, but I don't think we're at Dark Souls level of, like, we're fucked yet, so, Madball. Do I want to ask how? Do I want to ask why? Between Chicagoland and Homestead, I'm taking souls. Okay, yeah, Chicagoland NIS, and, right, Fox Trucks at Homestead. Is it a Homestead? I thought it was Charlotte. Unless you mean like another race league thing. In which case, damn it, I can't believe you're bailing on Fox Trucks again. For shame. Also, hang on. No fish. Wait, what? How? Why is Homestead being used as one of the officials? Is it like Arca? And be open as Chicago and Homestead for the trial. Oh! You're still gonna show up for Fox Trucks though, right? Right, I'm getting distracted. First things first. I'll make this the blue layer. Oh wait, no. Before anything else, I need to get the correct colors sorted out. So let me quickly go to the NR mod. Get rid of C9. Put in C10. There we go. If it's cooler this week, so I might actually join Plumping the Boot. Hey! Is Fox Trucks a line work yet? No, that's next week. Though unfortunately I'm gonna have to miss it. Fox Truck sounds fun. It is very fun. We had a really good race in Michigan. Though again, Michigan is always a banger anyway, so... Oh my god, why am I being so burpy? Jesus. Place... C10. There we go. That does look like a more accurate blue. Right, let's grab the dubba-dee-dubba-die off of, I don't know, here, from the chassis. Boom, and then just boop. So now if we remove the skin, there it is. Wish I had more tracks and cars and a rate that properly runs iRacing. Oh yeah, because you're like, I think you're laptop limited, Luna, or something like that. Also, you won't be back for Fox Trucks to Lime Rock. Damn, that's a shame. Specifically, Fox Trucks is when I'm Lime Rock is when I'm away as well. Okay. Second thing second, I need to get the dark bits. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking I might freehand this if I'm gonna be honest. Let's go for a mostly dark gray. Yes, and RAM limited. God damn. Wait, you only have 8 gigs of RAM? In this economy? Jeez. You weren't kidding, oh my god. Alright, let's get the... First of all, this is supposed to be... Oh god, no. My opacity is not correct. Boom. Yeah, Luna's laptop is doing its best. So you would make use of my stream PC. She needs it more. Oh no, absolutely. Here I am complaining that, oh no, my Live 2D model, it's not doing the thing that I wanted to do. What a shame. Meanwhile, fucking... Luna's like that one Wolverine meme of him being stuck to a rocket. If you guys know what I mean. Something like that. I need to find a new CPU here soon so that it would mean my current GPU is going to Luna. Nice. Oh wait, I'm in Photoshop, I can just open up the meme. Wolverine rocket meme. Just copy image. Open this. Then reopen this. Luna's PC is literally just fucking this. Oh my god. Right, where was I? Okay, wait, where's the... Okay, the top of these spokes is also of the dark variety, so I have to color these in. Pretty much this whole bit has to be colored in regardless. Contiguous. Ah! Also, wait, I think I went too far. Whoops. I think the back half... I'm gonna guess the back half of Kanan's thing is not colored, I wanna say. That, I'm not actually sure. Maybe I can use the other reference. That is not what I meant to open. RTX 3060 has been great, and since I'm still on an AM4 build, I can just snag a top tier Ryzen CPU for a solid price to here come Black Friday. Oh, Black Friday is gonna be like Armageddon this year, I feel like. By the way, who won between Colombia and Portugal the other night? It was a fucking draw, but we should have won. We should have won. We scored a goal fair and square, but then VAR had a stick up their ass and fucking said, "Oh no, you're offside," by a toe. By a goddamn toe. I've never generally molded so hard. Guess you didn't score a goal then. Yes, we did! Oh, Jojo, don't hit me with the offside as offside. Do not do that to me. Also, hey Jojo. Do not even. It was the most fit dank tech execution. Exactly! Like, even Kaito and Kohai wasn't different. Kaito was actively being antagonistic and rooting for Portugal. Even they both said that that was bullshit. I was there, it was something. And to think we go again on... Is it Wednesday? No, wait! Cause Wednesday is the totally normal Mario 64, I think. Which is when the next... No, that means I'm gonna miss the next match. Well, rip. Well, unless it starts at like 3 in the morning and it's just a case of like me immediately ending stream after Foxtrucks and then just watching the match. Rules are rules is the worst fucking reason for that kind of bullshit, bro. However, it's funny. Okay, wait. I think there's actually too much chatting. Guys, please. I'm starting to lose track. Okay, so oh, did I tell you all my room was fine? Wait, what happened to your room? So I think it's the pack out. I was gonna open that, right, the other reference thingies. Okay, let me quickly open that. That doesn't answer anything. Joy. Changes street title to just chatting. I mean, you say that. Technically, modding Moddin is like a just chatting substitute at this point. Except I'm actually doing shit. Because as much as I want to get away with just chatting, I don't think I can, like, keep it up for like 3 to 4 hours at a time. Think of the modding as my fucking Subway Surfers, if you will. How about that? On Tuesday there was a water emergency at the house. Water was shut off in my room in the basement. I was going for the— oh god. Well, at least your room is fine in that case then. God, Jesus Christ. Alright, darken this. That's all good. I needed that water for an AI data center, Luna. I'm so— that is crazy. To be fair, it was a French failure for the Portugal Colombia game, something in the French. Blame you say that I was actually lurking behind Aki's stream earlier today. Well, at least there wasn't like any major damage to your room, so that's good. It could have been worse. God damn it. Oh yeah, I need to color this little thingy. Boom. And then I think it was these bits I need to color in as well. I wish the AO included also like fully darkened bits for bits that don't make sense to be in color, but I can't. Again, I don't want to really bitch too much about this and be like an ungrateful twat. And there's also so much bitching I can do at this point. Okay, these little grill bits, they are also colored black. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the UV off for now. I need to do— oh god, there's so many bits still. Okay, you don't have to call me out like that, Kohai. And I'm not drunk, so technically no.
Madball Gaming 618 says hydrate.
There is no way it has already been 15 minutes. There is no shot. Nuh-uh. Hang on. I need to check this. There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way. Okay, hydrate. Oh, I set it to 10. Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm gonna put it to 15, otherwise we're gonna be here all night. Get fucked. Channel point routine was a channel point routine though. Last thing I need is for y'all to keep spamming and just overflow me with water to the point where I have to take multiple toilet breaks. That'd be— no. Right, these little bits. I think these bits as well. Little grills. Yep. what else? We have... Oh, that didn't mean to open that. I think the inside shoulder of the wing is also colored black. Or carbon fiber, if you will. Let me quickly open another reference. Yep, it is. Okay, great. So that is... roughly... these bits. There we go. Hang on, 100%. Yeah, I think these bits have to be colored in as well. Hey man, it's not as hot as fuck. You gotta stay hydrated, right? I mean, the heat has gone down, in fairness. Also, my local heat index is saying it'll be 97 to 105 on the first. Am I right? My bike when it hits. I'm afraid I don't know Fahrenheit, so you're gonna have to recontextualize that for me. If it's not like 30 degrees, then I don't want to hear it. Try 40. Ooh. Yeah, I can't bitch that. You got me there, I'm afraid. Okay, anything else? Don't really think so. You know what else I could do? I could probably just put in Dixon's car and then just double check where all the non-color bits are. Also, wow, I missed the lines here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna import Dixon's car. Hang on a sec. Thing is, it's like this every year, to be honest. It just sucks, but just make sure to drink plenty of fluids and enjoy the outside when it's not trying to kill me. Is it like dry or humid heat, to be fair? Because I do believe that dry heat is a lot more bearable in general. Oh wow, I think for the most part I actually got all the bits that I needed to color. Would you look at that? I think I just need to remove the bits at the top though. Oh, I think I overshot though. There we go. I can see that where I live is an old swampland turned into a city of around, I nearly said minus, around 60,000 people. So I'll take that as a maybe. Also, hang on. Yeah. Well, I did say that cool down, doesn't mean I'm not gonna need a fan. Swamp City twins. Humidity is yes. Okay, great. Well, not great for you. I did miss a few bits and pieces here. Boom, boom. Just gotta make sure to color them in. There we go. I'm not kidding, historically the entire of East Anglia was mostly swamp marshland. I knew I was missing a redeem. Also, I just realized my music's still not playing like full volume. Oopsie. What do you mean stretch? It's already been 45 minutes. And I'm nowhere near doing patterning. Oh my god, it's so over. Final stretch. Just because you said so. Ugh. Oh god. That stretch nearly turned into cramp. Jesus Christ. And I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't stretch like Frankie does. Don't expect me to fucking moan into the mic or something. There we go. I wasn't even reading chat when you said that, Koha, I'm not gonna lie. Also, stick a couple bits here. Okay. So I'm happy with these bits here and there. I think all I need to do now is just do the patterning. So for that, I'm gonna turn this back up to 100%. And I'm gonna quickly get the red. From here. Sure, why not? Alright, let's make a new red. And then CF. No, CF. I don't expect there's someone to make sure you don't shrimp. I don't shrimp! I just slouch a little. Yeah, if you shrimp too hard, you become short like the... Damn, shots fired. Okay. First is the easy bits. Basically the rear wing. All of this is just red. Isn't that shrimping or is she curling up like that? Oh god. Rear wing, then oh yeah, the main planes. I think the I need to check the speedway configuration as well, whether or not I'm assuming the rear wing is still like fully red, so let's just color it red. Yosh. Don't worry, for SG, we'll just touch below to you so we can find you easier. Oh hell. Why don't I just buy one of those like little... It's like a propeller head, but it's got like an arrow instead on top. I don't know why I'm even joining in. Oh my god. Oh, the little winglet. We need to find the little winglet. Oh, look at that. It's already making so much progress. I'm sure my wish will be big enough. It's just too easy to believe those under 6 foot. Koha, aren't you under 6 foot as well? Exactly. No, I'm literally 6 foot. I don't know. That sounds like someone who's like under 6 foot would say. Again, I don't know why I'm instigating shit. So I just realized the spokes for the little winglets at the front, I need to color them black as well. Bro, it's 5 feet 11 inches tall. 5'11" versus 6 foot. Why has this turned into like an argument about like height? Why does this always happen? It just always goes back to height. I need those spokes. Where are they though? They're not... Yeah, they're still blue. So, where would they be? Oh! I think it's this. So if I were to paint this like this... Wait, did that work? I can't tell. No, I just did it for one side. I need to find the other. Where would the other be? Where would they put it? I'm 6 foot tall. There's some point from stuff in high school in the first 2 years after high school too, so now I'm 5'10" because fucking we bull. And this, fellas, is why we don't shrimp. Did you know? Shrimping is bad. Where the fuck is the other spoke? I'm actually having so much trouble finding it. Oh, there it is. Why the fuck would they be? Okay. Okay, so those spokes are now done. Let's switch back to the red real quick. Boom. Luna's just pocketable, oh my god. Actually, you would think, but no, working on cars and playing football in high school. No CT, but spine is a couple of inches short now because of... Oh god. I mean, sudden shades of shit knocked out of you in American hand egg would probably knock an inch or two off of you. I would have thought you lost brain cells instead of, like, height, but I don't know American football. If I remember correctly, in centimeters, I'm like 159. I don't actually know what I'm like in centimeters. I don't know what 5'1" is. No, 6'1", 7'1". What was it? I'm already getting so mind broken by the fucking livery that I'm already forgetting my height. 6'1", there you go. I know yards, and inches, and feet. Okay. I think we just... I'll be a bit cheeky here. I'll just quickly grab the correct red. And honestly, I think I might just cheap out on the pattern. Because whatever works, honestly. So around like boom, 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 boom. $159, one check the... Oh god. Ain't that like 2 for 3? It's like 5'2½". Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh god. Nope. And then it's just a case of like... like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to edit some of the splines though, definitely. There we go. And then I'm gonna have to add curvature here and there. Something like that. Move it up a little. Move this down a little. There we go. Hang on, this needs a little more curvature. There we go. I need to rebuy my platform boots. Oh god. Once again, I am sorry for not paying as much attention to like the height, the great height discourse. I'm actually having a little trouble paying attention to both, I'm not gonna lie. For those of you aware, no, I haven't been diagnosed with anything before you ask. And don't try and start diagnosing me as we speak. I don't think... Then again, you guys have been very chatty today. So that's probably why. I'm not used to it. I think that should do it for the pattern. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah. And how does it look here? Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Right, all we need now is to do the stripe down the body, and then we need to find this little winglet thingy. You know what, let's find the little winglet thingy now. Let's put this underneath here. Also, hang on. Okay.
Madball Gaming 618 says hydrate.
Oh my god. I know it's diagnosed with the big dick shit. I get it. Oh my god. I'm actually... You're gonna force me to fucking piss myself, Madball. You know that? Well, technically yes. I don't know what kind of dirty connotations you're trying to get out of that kohai. I will be honest. Alright, let me minimize the music again. Swear to God, once I feel like I'm basically gonna run out of water, I'm honestly just gonna pump up the fucking cooldown to like... probably like an hour. Okay, the winglets. You know, for this, I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna take my trusty old T-Traveler blue. Let's make a little test layer. What's a cooldown and hydration? Ugh. There can be such things as too much hydration. Okay. The blue is down. Where is it? There it. Oh, there they are. Nice. Okay, so we turn that off, turn the blue back on, and then we just paint. There we go. Hey, let me check off. Oh god, Mabel, what did you do? Scientifically true, overhydration can be as lethal as dehydration. You can drown if I remember correctly. Exactly! Don't make me drown, Mabel, I swear to god. Alright, how does this look now? Looking good. Very good. Alright, now all we need to do is the pair in the middle, and then we can finally get on with, relatively quickly, we're gonna get on with, sponsoring. Which, honestly, it doesn't look like we're gonna have nearly as much trouble as a, Styx and Scar. Because Canon does have a bunch of sponsors, but most of it is just NTT Data. And most of the car is blank. I say blank, blue. Should I be scared? The funny must happen. Oh god. You know how Maple is, Luna. You're basically fucked. There's no two ways about it. You're cooked. GG. Alright, I have to do the little, like, thingy here. Alright, focus first on this. There we go. And we're gonna make another one. Another one. Go get some tall shoes, nerd. Oh god. Apple. You can finally be normal height is crazy. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to probably do a little bit of curvature in this spline. I'll be real talk with something for a sec. I don't think I'm big enough for this, but I have been tempted to open like a Ko-Fi or something every now and then. I think the only reason I haven't is just because, I guess I don't desperately need funds for like a living. If I were to like open it for anything, it would just basically be like tiny little investments. Or just to force people to or to guilt trip them to like fucking pay for my iRacing for next year. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I have considered it, but like I just don't think I'm like at that point of like asking people for money. And I don't want to ask people for money either way. That kind of hard. It's just you know what I mean? I can't do it because government benefits. Oh. At least you're getting something. I do need to find the job. I do want to try and find the job anyway to like sustain myself. But I have also been tempted to like think the moment I get some stuff like sorted out to maybe go on like universal credit or something like that. I don't know. I was kind of just thinking like out loud as to what I could do to like to make life slightly easier. But I don't think I know enough shit at this point to like be able to make a decision like that. Put that there. I think that matches the pattern perfectly. Beautifully, actually. Holy shit. Oh, hey, Soul. I'm afraid you're late. Luna beat your record to like down to 2 minutes, not even during the starting soon screen. You gotta be faster. I can set some money, but the limit is like 600 bucks a year total. As someone who's been stuck on UC long term, it's rough. Yeah, I just need to kinda get out of my ass at this point. Because I have been a little lazy when it comes to like applying for jobs. I guess just because I keep doom scrolling and saying, oh, I can't get a job. I just keep getting ghosted, yada yada do. So I guess sometimes I just get into like my own head. It's like, why would I bother if like the job market is fucked, if you know what I mean? Which is a pretty destructive thing that I need to stop, if I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, I can cheat this. Wait a minute. Nearly. Let me just 50%. Boom, boom. I can reuse these damn patterns. Watch this. Alright, let me match up one and I'll match up the other. God damn it. But I hope you're doing good, Soul. Welcome to your almost kinda weekly dose of suffering. That is painting Ganassi cars. One of these days I'll stop painting Ganassi cars and move on to like whatever the next Chevy team is. What is the next Chevy team actually? Hang on. Is it? I think it might be Trier and Reinbold. Which, by the way, rest in peace to Dennis Reinbold. Absolutely sucks to hear. Like when the news broke out. Are you going to do liveries on commission? I have kinda contemplated it though. I think a little bit of imposter syndrome is stopping me from going YOLO. I do think I can make semi-decent liveries, but to the like quality of say a TJ, I don't think I can match them. Because some of the liveries that he makes, god damn, they are beautiful. I'm not sure if I can match that. Because for the most, I'm basically just sticking to like replicas for the most part. But I might try it at some point. If I like so wish to do so. I need to work out how to capture an iPhone screen in Windows. I might try some Pokemon Champs on stream at some point. Ooh, nice. I'm afraid Kohai has been infected by the Pokemon bug. Everybody fucking run. Right, what's left? I think it's literally just this bit in the back. Okay, great. I guess I'll just do another spline. Why not? I don't know when my throat is already like dry as fuck. Especially given that I've basically been waterboarded by Madbull for the last like hour. We'll continue until morale improves. Once I see Pokemon talk, unfortunately I can't advise on it. I'm not really much of a Pokemon guy, if I'm gonna be honest. I did try out at some point, I think it was like Leaf Green on technically what was a device that shouldn't be Pokemon playable. God damn it. It was basically my dad's PSP. So I had that going for a while. I got decently-ish far, but like I kind of dropped it eventually. Son, is it too late to say that I've played competitive? Oh, damn! Too late, how can use the joys of full rain? Oh god. I didn't know you play competitive. Technically that makes two people who have said they play competitive before. I think Kaido said the same thing. Oh boy, moist! I think pattern-wise, I think I'm done. There's a bit in the back. Let me quickly open up take a sneak peek at the Super Speedway config, just to double check. Because I think, yeah, front away. Okay, we are done pattern-wise. So that's good. Which means we can now focus on decals. It was first VGC 18 and then the last race up to VGC 22. Had lots of fun there though. Oh. That's like, wait, so just to confirm, I'm not getting like my acronyms wrong. VGC is like the car game, right? The one where people go crazy trying to get like thingies, cards so much so that they they have placed like limits and shit on how many cards you can buy. Card game is TCG. VGC is the... Oh! Yeah, okay, I got my acronyms wrong then. I was like, damn, how much are you spending on your cards, Jojo? Jesus. Okay. Let me merge everything red-wise. Merge shapes. Rasterize them. And then merge layers. Kaboom. There we go. Alright, we are starting from... I want to say the front wing. What have we got? We got NTT Data, which Yadoy, and Comfort Revolution. Do I have either of these anywhere? That Comfort Revolution is too low poly. I think I'm gonna have to stick with this one. There's a chance that the little white outline is gonna be like broken, but fuck it, we will. And then I could just get an NTT Data from anywhere if I'm gonna be honest, so that's fine. Thereby copy, and then what's the biggest NTT Data I can find? I think it might be the rear wing. Nah, I'm gonna go for this one. If push comes to shove and I'm not happy with the quality of the NTT Data logo, I'm probably just gonna go online and be like, NTT Data, please and thank you. Let's up the tolerance to like 100. There we have it. That does that, and now Comfort Revolution. Ooh, that's a spicy one. Alright, I got an idea. We're gonna have to reapply the white manually. Oops. Oops. God, can you? Oh my god. I swear to god. Stop removing it. Okay, fine, I'll lower the tolerance. Fuck you. Jesus. Boom. Boom. And then remove these fuck-ass bits. And now we're gonna add a stroke. Call it bondulance. How's that looking? And little less. Little less. He's stroking it live. Oh, but God forbid when I say anything about you streaking. Right, let me remove the stroke, because why is... How about now? Does that remove it? Great, and then there's like a bit here somewhere. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, the Comfort Revolution is on the side bits, which is here, and then the NTT Data is just like over here. So I'll just quickly Comfort Revolution, and then NTT Data, and then I'm gonna make a new folder, sponsors, for the sponsorship file. And now let's just work non-destructively. I think that's the term. Clockwise. Oh, I might need to lower down the little, like, to like 1 pixel. And then just kinda line this up ish to like around here. Let me double check the stroke.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Whose? Speaking of stroke. Oh, you. And you wonder why I gave us the nickname the BJs. Which JoJo approved, by the way, everyone. You heard it here first. He approved the nickname of BJs. To be fair, I never said anything in favor and against. That means you're basically in favor. You know how things work. Feel free to quote that to hell and back. It's gonna be very tough to see how big I make the NTT Data logo. Just because I don't have a good look at how big it is. I think it's like just underneath like the winglet, which is here. And It's like in the middle-ish. So I'm just gonna put it there. Oh, damn it, I've been working destructively. Oh, shit. Right, I'm gonna make another copy. And I'm just gonna put these two in the sponsor pile. Like this. Hide the base logos, and let's see what it looks like. Nice. I think if anything I might put them a little too close to the nose, but I think that's about right, I want to say. Also, I am gonna have to take a quick detour. I need to color these little winglet thingies black. The problem is, where the fuck are they? Let's see. Oh, I think it's these. That might just be one though. Please let it be both. It'd be so awesome, it'd be so cool. I think it is just one. Shit. Okay, I need to find the other one. So it kind of looks like that, and it's here. Bingo. You tried to hide. You tried. Hang on, I need to double check something real quick. That's fine. Okay, I don't see anything else in the front wing, so we're gonna move on to the nose. And here comes the big part. The fucking matching game that is the fucking noise. The nose. Right, let's grab every single sponsor here. The 10 I'm gonna leave alone because I do know its impact. I can also use impact font. So I'm just gonna do that one manually. This is gonna be hell. These little specks, it's cooked. It's so cooked. Ooh. I think I might be able to get away with it with the fucking shading applied on top. So I'm not too fussed about like the red outlines. Oh, but I'm not helping myself by putting the tolerance so low actually. Hang on a sec. Ooh. Never mind, hang on. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. And then let me just remove these little. Oh, god damn it. Well, it'll blend in. It'll be fine. The group is looking a little rough. And NTT Data. Remove these bits. Okie doke. Rotate this bitch 180. Like so. And then. Oh, wait a minute. We got some stragglers. Boom and boom. Right, let me turn on Dixon's livery and then. Just so I can gauge how big I need to make this thing. Okay, whereabouts is the number? It's like before the bulkhead. It's got like the antenna in the middle, from what I can see in the picture. So I think I still got the antenna in here somewhere. But just, oh god, I forgot I had caps lock on. Okay, there's the antenna, and the 10 is basically just after it. So like in between these two bits. So we don't need to worry about putting it here. The actual Delara logo looks to be too low. So I need to move everything up. Just a smidge. Something like that, yeah. Then... Alright, let me look at my references real quick. I'm gonna take UV. And then center this just before the cockpit. That's fine. There's a huge chunk of space at least, and then the NTT group is basically where it's supposed to be in this instance. So let me take it, squish it down a little, narrow it up. Something like that, ish. How big is the NTT group thing? It is decently sized, so I think I might up the size a little. That should be fine. And then we got... I think I need to up the size of these bits. Alright, let's re-center these two logos. And up the size a little bit to make sure they fill the space. Kind of like that. That's decently sized. That's not what she said. Hey, you never know. She could. I don't know who she is, but she could. Up the size a little. Center it back up. Boom. Alright. Turn off the UV. Let's see how this looks like. I think I need to narrow down these logos a little, and keep the Delara as it is. I need to increase the size of the series logo to match the width of the Chevy. NTT group is fine. NTT Data is fine. Hang on, turn on the UV, boom. And have it roughly about yay big. Kinda. Can't put it too far though. think, if anything, I'm actually stretching them out a little upwards. And then I think I'll just increase the distance between logos, just to fill out the space a little bit more. And then the series logo, get the pixels. Oh, that's a little bit too big. Okay, I might need to reach a middle ground then. Have the series logo be about yay big, and then just narrow down the Chevy logo a little. I think that's a decent compromise. Yep, I'm liking that. Now, here comes one of the slightly tougher parts. I need impact font. And now, counterclockwise? No. 180? Yep. I'm gonna rasterize it just so I can get the actual, like, middle part. There we go. 10 is decently sized, slightly bigger than the Chevy logo. Tiny bit bigger. I hate the fact that this is curved. It's gonna fucking mess everything up. Actually, no, just keep it like that. Okie doke. Now we're gonna have to make a tiny little selection. Like that. Make a selection. Okie doke. And then just move this up. You know what? Hang on. Actually, while I'm at it, can you please just... Oh my god, I swear to god. Layer via cut. There we go. Hey Soapy, hope you're doing good. Welcome to line up the game or something, I don't know. Stop moving like that, Photoshop, please. Thank you. Okay, the top of the 10 is way too big. Still too big. I might need to extend the lower parts of the 10. Oh! Wait. Hold up a minute. Did I... Oh my god, I lined it up. It's still slightly skewy, so I might move it to downwards by like a pixel or two. Okay, now we slowly but carefully move it down. Cancel. I mean, it's lined up about right. I think I just... Okay, I need to fix the fact that it's not like fully going below the chassis, just like that, and then go back to the main 10. Give it a little bit here. Just like that. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's merge the layers. And then we're gonna add a stroke. Stroke of like, it's very thin, so maybe like 1 pixel thick. Let's try that. Yep. There we go. We got our 10. Small little gap into bigger gap. Awesome. I'm not seeing much in the way of sponsors on the nose, on the side of the nose, but I am seeing some on the bulkhead and on this area, which it's better than having to line up the Target logo. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Do these sponsors exist? Side. Yes, they do. Okay, great. Before I do that, though, we need to put everything in the fucking sponsor pile. What is shape 1? Hang on. Oh, it's this bit. Oopsie. So let's remove that. We got that. We got that. Let's put everything in the sponsor pile. Just like that. And now... Right, what do we got on this side? We got whatever this is, and then Chevy.com and Bryant. I think it's just a straight up get these bits. There by a copy. And then I might lower it down to 75% tolerance. Still slightly butchers them, unfortunately. Luckily they're not too big, so I think I should be able to get away with it, just about. All because I'm too damn lazy to get high definition logos. Alright, let's rotate this 180, and then... Hang on a sec, let me rotate this as well. Can I get away with this? How can I get away with it? I think we put the Chevy logo on the bulkhead and then the Bryant just behind. And then the next two are just gonna have to be above the pattern in here. Just before the side pod entry. Something like that, and then get the Bryant, get the pixels, boom. I think I might actually have to make the Chevy logo smaller. Hey bear, hope you good. Welcome to the semi-weekly round of suffering. That is Indycar, paint schemes. You know the drill by now. I think I did make these too big. Or not. think I need to double check the angle on the Bryant a little. Something like that? Tiny bit more. So you've turned into an Indycar. Actually, it's a cosplay. I am now like 90% Indycar. That's how bad this has taken a hold of me. So those bits are fine. I'm actually really happy that I can just get away with it like this. And then we have to take these two. Get the pixels. Yep. Make sure there's somewhat even. I'm gonna put it like in between the pattern. How does this look? Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think if anything the pattern might actually be too high, but I can't be asked to change it now. Oh my god, I knew you identified as an Indycar. I mean... I would say I love Indycar very much, but they have tested my patience like throughout the last year and a bit. I say that ever since we started to stagnate. Also, darn, I got a notification from Frankie's Discord that he's fighting for his life. 07 Frankie. If you guys could see my head, I just did the fucking 07. I think it's just a case of like taking everything now and then just rotating everything one by one. This is gonna be tough. I don't even know why I'm doing this particularly this way. It's just like moving everything down slowly. Quite frankly, I think I lost the plot a long time ago, so don't even sweat it. Everything here was not calculated whatsoever. It is just the essence of fucking Weeble. I had to make the obvious joke. What do you mean? Oh god. Photoshop, don't betray me now. Please. Thank you. Oh god, lining these bits up is such a bitch. I think I added too much angle. In Frankie's Discord. Oh god. God damn it, go. I think, yeah, as I suspected, I think I added a little too much angle. So, let me quickly grab these. A little more towards the fake bolt. If anything, I might need to move the Bryant a little bit further down. Hang on. Double check with the reference. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. There we go. We might actually be able to get this done in record time if I keep going at this rate. But the one thing that I'm slightly worried about is giant ass NTT Data logos on the sidepod, because the sidepods are fucked. There's no two ways to put it, they're fucked. Okay. What else do I need? Okay, so we got Firestone logos at the entrance of the sidepod, which is as per usual. And then it's just a case of putting NTT Data everywhere. So where's my NTT Data reference? There it is. Just Ctrl-J it. Ctrl-T. Let's do the easy ones, these little bits. And then Ctrl-J, boop. Rotate 180. Fuck, no. I'm mostly doing this by eye, but once again, fuck it, we will. Okay, that should take care of those two. I'll just double check. If anything, oh, I need to put them like solidly off the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, hang on, while I'm looking at this. Okie doke, let's put these in the sponsor pile. Just over there. Yippee. Okay, what is next? Technically I do have to put NTT Data logos on the mirrors. I think it's these little bits. Oh my god. Hey Ian, with yet another one. Another raid. Oh my god, man. Yeah. Thank you for the raid, Ian. I think... What was it that we were doing? I forget. Also, thank you, Masuda Fan 76 for the follow. I don't know why I sound so low beat. I just noticed. Don't worry about it. I'm having a chill time. Welcome, everybody, to your semi-weekly hour, 3 hours of suffering. Age of Mythology. Oh, yeah, okay, that rings a lot more of a bell. I've had a fun time with that. I'm assuming it's in RTS? I think you might have talked about it the last time you raided me in Modding Monday. I'm trying to remember here. Either that or I'm getting incredibly confused. Yeah, RTS game. Yes! Called it. But yeah, for those of you not aware, my name is JJ. I do sim racing, Sonic, Dragon Ball, mostly just racing. I am painting Tony Kanan's 2015 Indycar car. We are a decent way of the way in, to be honest. If anything, record time, because Tony Kanan's car isn't that complicated. I got most of the parents done already. Sponsor-wise, it's not as bad as Scott Dixon's Think Fuck. We might be able to get this done relatively soon. Yeah, finish the main campaign, might do the DLC at some point in the future. Far away. Nice. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, totally understand, don't worry about it. I said this last time when you raided me during Modding Monday. I will get you one of these days. If I manage to stream early. Which I might try and change and do at some point. Just cause me streaming at this hour just kinda enable me staying up all night, more often than not. which I need to change. Oh, before we move on to the side plots, I do want to get the pillars done. Also, there's no change in code to the pillars, right? No, there isn't. Okay, that's fine. Where was I? There we go. Yeah, I just noticed it now. Do I seem a little like offbeat or like quieter? I don't feel as energetic as I usually am. I don't know why. Hey Riley. And it's not because of like I don't feel like anything is wrong, it's just I don't know. I'm not even straining my voice as well, I'm having to clear my throat. It's very weird. Maybe something, yep. Darn! It's noticeable. I mean, we did just have a heat wave. That is true. I was going to talk about this actually. One of the steps I'm going to try and take towards fixing my sleep schedule, it does involve racing as an incentive. I'm going to try and commit to the rest of the NIS fixed season for the rest of the year. Mainly because, like, back when I did my Daytona 500 attempt back in February, which, holy fuck, that has time passed. NIS fixed does have a slot that goes live at like 10 BST, 10 AM on Saturdays. So, if anything, I might have to make an adjustment to the schedule. I'm thinking out loud now. But I might try and do that every single Saturday. So long as I'm like not away, obviously. Just as a major incentive to actually get me to get the fuck out of bed. Oh god damn it, wrong layer. Wait, why is it? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hang on. I guess then again, it's not so bad if I sound like a little more chill. I want to use more chill, because I'm not offbeat. I don't feel bad. I guess it makes more sense given that this isn't like... It's again, this supplement to just chatting. I don't know why my voice keeps breaking. That's starting to annoy me. My voice only really got to this point last time out because I just kept yapping. Need a no change. I might actually do. Hey Ray, hope you good. Welcome to the chill, the big chill, also known as masochism. Okay, I need to put. How am I gonna line this up? Something like that? Probably. I don't know. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? There's nothing here. There is literally nothing here. Thank you. Doing alright, just out of retirement from Sonic Racing. Cause I think the last time we played, you were having a bunch of issues with the game, if I remember correctly. It just kept like doing the Sega thing and just closing on you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cause wasn't it during the Mega Man Festival? Or something like that? Yeah, I fixed it. Hey! I have been off the game for a while as well myself, I'm gonna be honest. Also, you ain't sponsored by Verizon. I'm not, Tony Kanan was. There's another festival. For what? What? I know Classic Sonic released, but... I'm trying to rack my brain now. And there's a thing going on where we can apply for a championship. I saw that. It actually gives Legend Competition like an incentive now, which I think it kind of lacked at some point, which I'm gonna try to attempt. Ooh, good luck. I don't want to sweat out the game and get frustrated, so I'm probably just gonna stick off of trying to apply for that. If I don't make it, whatever, but I want to try. It's been so long, I generally don't know what the meta is in Crossroads anymore. I'll be so for real with you. I know Ring Engine was like the big thing when it got introduced, but I do know there's like a spin dash mechanic that they also added at some point. Where like you have to mash while drifting and then you get like an 18-second boost or something. But when I'm sticking the middle finger at my opponent. Not the fucking sore winner. But dabbing them up for a good match. Okay, slightly the sore winner. Me when I fucking got that victory in Iron Ram. Fuck you! Good game. Fuck you! Okay, so that does that, and I think there's that thing on the side. Okay, yeah. Hang on a minute. Let's get another logo. Whatever. Cold Stone Creamery. What's a creamery? I feel like there's a dirty joke in here somewhere. Dairy farm. Oh. Okay, so it is that kind of cream. Okay, good. There's a meta with a truck where your stats go up if you attack opponent. Oh god. Well, makes the milk from the farms if I remember correctly. Oh. So if you have that build with a truck, you basically have to make a head start at the beginning. I remember the days when the fucking monster truck thing was a thing and people would like go to Apodos, however you call it, and then just fucking ram everyone for the love of the game, literally. I remember those days. The fucking the online tests were so fun. I'm really glad I was able to get in on them. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. Real. Genuinely. The creamery logo is actually pretty decently sized, so I think I'm actually not downsizing that much. The love of the game stares at the invisible camera. I would say it's been a while since I've seen you, but we did have that one argument in Dentio's chat yesterday night. After he got raided. Indeed. Which, by the way, I won, for anyone wondering. Also, watch this raid. It's gonna... night for you, afternoon for me. Whoa. I forgot about time zones. Yeah, totally. Exactly, see? Ray agrees with me. I won. This motherfucker's scared to... Bro, I will literally pull up. Do not even test me. I need to double check my mods and everything, but do not even test me. Maybe not right now, obviously, but like... I need to get back on Crossroads anyway. I need a good excuse for it. Unfortunately, this week is fucking packed, and next week I'm gonna be going for like at least half the week. I need to sort that out though. Alright, I'm gonna stretch real quick. Alright, I'm nearly done. Those bits are done. Now, just gotta get the Firestone logo. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get the Firestone logo off of Google. I can't be asked to like get it off the delivery. Firestone logo. I put that in all caps because that's how desperate I am for it. Copy image. It definitely wasn't because I forgot I had all caps on. I just took a look at the viewer count real quick. I don't want to do that anymore. That scared the shit out of me. Let's not do it again. Firestone. And now we're gonna add a quick little color overlay. Make it white. There we go. Right, let's work non-destructively. And do that. There we go. Problem is, I don't have a good enough angle to see what the Firestone logo fully looks like. unfortunately. So I'm just gonna assume it's like entry of side pod, usually big as L, and be done with it. Control J, T. But yeah, it might be a cream and cheese main. Like the creamer? No, cream! Okay, you're still talking Sonic. My mind was stuck on the fucking creamery. God damn it. I'm probably still gonna main the Werehog. I need to take a look and see. I know someone was working on that in like voices to all the DLC characters that didn't speak with like actual like varying amounts of dialogue. I think last I checked they had trouble with the Werehog. I want to see if that got fixed. Of course, oh god. I don't even know if Ray knows about the lore. I'm gonna be so for real. Ray, if you don't, fucking run before you get spammed with links. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to being the Werehog. Yippee. not the direct tag to Soul. I don't even know if Soul is still here. I'm gonna be so for real. We run the Pokemon Champions. Ooh, nice. I know a bunch of people, Koha included, that's been getting into Pokemon lately. I didn't until I add her. I swear to God. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What do we need to do next? Right, NTT Data. Lord help us. Because I think this is the bit where I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Okay. This is a logo. Dear God. Oh God, too big. There's more. No. It's a bit rough around the edges, but it'll do the trick. Now. The logo spreads across the entirety of the side pod. Now the problem is the entry to the side pod and the actual side pod itself is split, and we need to do this twice. Not to mention, it curves like a motherfucker. So I think I'm not gonna bother with the entry. I'm just gonna spread it across the entirety of the rest of the side pod. Now, how the curve is gonna mess things up, I don't know. Actually, here's a better question. What did the other modder do? They curved it. Oh, fuck my ass, they curved it. Oh! Let me think. I guess technically the logo won't be as big as technically it's supposed to be, but... Oh, jeez. I have an idea. This is Photoshop. I can do whatever the hell I like. So what if... we take every single letter and position it manually? Because god damn it, I'm not dealing with the side pods bullshit today. Oh, let's use the UV as well. The problem is I think I might run out of space here. There is a high chance I'm gonna have to rearrange the letters once again once this is done. Which is gonna be a pain in the ass. But if it works, I'm a fucking genius. That being said, I think I'm gonna have to move one of the letters into the side pod entrance itself, unfortunately. I don't know. Let's see. Wrong side. Joy. What? Huh? Don't. It's not updating anymore, is it? Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to wait and see. Save as PSD. For those of you not aware, this thing sometimes it does stops updating entirely, so we're gonna have to reload the entire thing. 10 Canon. Right, file open. There we have it. Replace texture as usual. Actually, no. I got the Ganassi shortcut now. Tenkanon. Boom. Alright, how does it look? Please don't be horrible. Please don't be horrible. Did it? Huh. That is weird. Why edit texture? Why is the NTT Data logo not showing up? What the fuck? Okay, now I'm just confused. If I just turn this on. Yeah, okay, so that does that. But apparently just this doesn't? Unless I'm working with the wrong side pod, motherfucker! I know what I did wrong. This is supposed to go here. There we go. And yeah, it is too far back. Ooh. It is looking rough, Chief. How am I gonna approach this? Okay, how about... Come on. Thereby cut. I want to take the N and put it over yonder. Around here. Something like that. Okay, so now I can move everything upwards. to around here-ish. Oof, okay, there's a bit of problems in the skewing. Especially with the first couple of T's. Alright, let's use the UV. How does that look? The problem is there's still too much of a gap. So I think if anything I might need to move the N on the entrance. Oh god damn it, I still got the selection. Okay, first T is still a little bit askew, so let's go fix that. Okay, that just flat out erased them. What the fuck? What is wrong with my selection tool? How about now? Right, now the second T. No, wrong selection. Then the D. This is turning into fucking preschool. Then the A, then the other A. Right, this is gonna be a little bit tough. UV's coming back on. Also, rotate the D. I'm working on it. I'm a sweat on Sonic Racing. Don't actually sweat though, we're gonna go through like a hell of a heat wave, and it's still got selection on. Oopsie. There we go. Alright, so let's fix the D. Then the A. Then another T. Oh, doing this at an angle is a bit rough. Alright, how does this look? I'm feeling good about this one. I don't... It's still skewed. But, like, it's technically not. I'm always so for real, I think this is as good as it gets. Because of the way that the side pod UV works. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. The problem is I'm gonna have to do everything, the whole fucking process again. I say we just start fresh and I'm just gonna grab another NTT Data logo. Let me quickly line this up roughly with the T, and then we're just gonna size everything up to the right proportions. Which is roughly this. So that's fine. I know for a fact. Wait, no. Actually, go back. Yeah, let's go back and resize it then. I'm gonna cheat slightly. I'm gonna be smart about this. No! God damn it! What am I doing? Because my plan is, because obviously you can still change the angle of like thingy. So I'm just gonna quickly change the angle. I'm gonna resize it, change the angle. Then remove the angle so that it's still straight, and then I can adjust accordingly. If I can just fucking lock the fuck in. There we go. And then 0. There we go. Some this is in a NASCAR Cup car, cheating is usually not done here. I mean, Penske says otherwise. Even though this technically isn't a Penske car, we're not there yet. Ironically, I think the Penske cars will actually be the easiest. In my defense, I forgot about Penske. Oh my god. I cannot believe you forgot about the time Roger Penske cheated. How dare you, the Italian JoJo. Something something fake fan SMH. Alright, same deal as last time. Let's put the A at the very edge of the Son, I'ma whoop your ass. Technically have a chance to on Wednesday, but that's besides the point. Also, you can't do that, that's parental abuse. I'll call CPS. In this day and age, cold D's. I know you're Frank. Frankie, I thought you were in the toilet. Turn the UV, and then we're just gonna... I'd say, honestly, we work backwards with this one. By that, I mean... literally work backwards. I hope he gets better soon. You know, though, this should probably be the hardest part of the livery, if I'm gonna be honest. Just lining up the side pods. I do think we are in the home stretch now, which is encouraging. Which, I guess technically I haven't been mind broken as bad as fucking Dixon's car made me last time. Even still, I feel like a lot more progress will be made if certain things were in the way they were. I'm starting to think though, once I finish with the liveries, what would I work on next for Modding Monday? I do have a bunch of unfinished F1 stuff from like, what was it, like 1999 till 2018, with plans of doing 2019 till like, was it like, I think I'm gonna cap it at 2025, because honest to god, in Automobilista 1, there is no way in hell I'm gonna be able to simulate super clipping, and quite frankly, I don't know if I want to, because of how shitty it is. I think maybe I can make something work with like push to pass, but like that would basically require me to like either make a system that like works for every single track no matter what, or try and find a way to like have push to pass be team specific, which I haven't been able to do yet. I'm not even sure if it is possible, quite frankly. NTT logo is a bit far back, I will admit, but honestly, I think that's as good as I can probably move it up. Actually, I think there's a bit too much gap. Oh my god, let's not do that. Yeah, there's too much gap. I think I overcompensated. I overcompensated. Move it to about here-ish. There's also, I need to, because I was planning to do like a long form, oh shit, I need to get that recorded actually. Because I do want to leave that for a thing that may or may not happen in August. I know, vape posting king, I know. I need to get that shit done, and for that I need to I'm probably gonna do it with the current edition, and just edit it out later. Because I wanted to do a video on Grand Am, and how it's like underrated and shit. I also, the two long form videos that I first wanted to work on was that and VTrack 26.1. 26.1 would probably be a lot easier to work with, given that it's just VODs and like bits in between. The T still looks so amateurish, but I'm gonna be so for real, I don't know what else I can do. Because how fucked the side pods are. I'm gonna leave them like that. I think that's just the best out of a situation. Also, goddammit, Jojo, see that quote. What is next? I think it's just engine cover. Now I'm trying to find... Neither of these angles have the engine cover perfectly visible. That annoys me. That really annoys me. Oh, but this angle does. Oh my god. Okay, I got another angle from like the little... From this little folder. This angle, it has the engine cover. It is not perfectly visible for you all. I might try and change that. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Control C. Let me open up VTube Studio. Boom. Alright, let me... I'm no longer Indycar. Item settings. No, no. Where is it? There it is. It is the same Pete car. There you have it. Alright, now I'm gonna open this, and then this. There we go. Also, technically gives you a better look at the side put at this point, but like, eh. It is what it is. Alright, so it's literally just a Chevy logo and then Comfort Revolution over here. That's fine. It doesn't overlap here either, which is perfect. I will say this is slightly outdated because there is like stuff on these little bits as well, which isn't in this specific reference. Where are my references? What the fuck? These ain't my references. Shit, did I lose them? No, I didn't. There we go. They basically, these little bits basically just have an NTT Data logo on. That's all there is. Let's get engine cover stuff done. Layer via copy, yaboosh. Then... Wait, no, I'm getting rid of this Comfort Revolution logo. I already have one. We're gonna do this with more steps than imagined, and that is perfectly fine. That is not fine. You know, one critique I do have of like the look of the Chevy logos at this time. Back in like when Chevy was an engine supplier in like the early 2000s, they had like the Chevy logo, but it was just the outline, and I think that just fit the cars a lot better than just having the gold. It just looks so out of place. It looks tacked on. Whereas if it was just the outline, it would look a lot cleaner, in my opinion. I think it needs to be bigger. Yep. Alright, let's increase the size. Like that. How does that look? Yeah, that's better-ish. I might try and lean it down a little bit more. Like that. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now let's get the Comfort Revolution. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to put the all the NTT Data bits in the pile. Boom. I'm actually interested. How does it look with the shading? Still wonky, but it'll do. Okay, let's do this. Control J. T. Rotate 180. Right. How does that compare? Let's see. Positioning wise, I think they look. Yep, they're basically in the same spot, so that's fine. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger, still. Right, let's do this the cheap way. Let's do 125% on both. Yes, apply the transformation. You know what I meant. And then smidge them both over here. That should equalize them. Yeah, that's a lot better. Definitely. Alright, now for the Comfort Revolution stuff. But before that, throw in the pile. Boop. Right, where are you? Where is the... There you are. Doesn't need to be too small. Around like yay big, I think. Hey Walker, welcome. Welcome to Modding Monday. I am in the midst of painting Tony Kanan's car, and it is going. Also, what do you mean been a while? It's only been like... Oh god, it has been 2 weeks. I'm not as mind broken as I was when I was painting Scott Dixon's car. But hey ho. Hope you've been good. Yeah, I've basically just been sticking to like doing one car a stream just because it's just taking a lot longer than I expected. I'm gonna be completely honest. Let me put the UV on. Where am I lining this up? So from that, just doing what you accuse me of doing. Yapping, if you will. I'm pretty sure I haven't been yapping that much. And I'm sure no one will disagree that's been here the whole time. Right, guys? Surely no one will throw me under the bus. Just like that, it needs to be bigger. They both do. Joy. Let's go 125. There we go. And then 125. That's better, but I think I actually need to pull them a little bit further forward, if anything. No, don't move it, piece of shit. Yeah, I need to move both of them forward. That's fine. I'm like here-ish, and then probably move them both down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How does that look? Oh yeah, that looks a lot more accurate. Position-wise, I think I'm pretty happy-ish. Like just above the cut line. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, they're going in the pile. Okay, nearly done. What have we got left? We have NTT Data logos on the little like bits here, niblets. They're like, what even are they actually? Is it like, is it just because the wheel would just like rub into the chassis otherwise? I generally don't know why they're like, I don't know. All I know is that we need NTT Data logos on them. Right, here is the question. Do I need to reverse this? Yes, I do. Shit. So let me go and do this one first then. Little over here. There we go. Right, how does that look? Ooh. I think I might need to increase the... Oh, no! Nope, I think that's fine, actually. Holy shit. Okay, Okie dokie, that goes just about here-ish, I want to say. Boom. Hey, perfect. Right, all we have left now to do is basically the rear wing, which I don't think has any extra sponsors on from what I can see in this picture. And it has stuff on the main plane from the other reference that I have, and the rear pod stuff. Right, what does it have? It's NTT Group apparently. Does the NR livery agree with me? Before doing that though, in the pile. It doesn't. It says apparently it's NTT Data. I wonder if I can find an NTT group thingy. Hang on a minute. NTT group logo. Copy image. And then gonna go here. Boop. It'll do. And then we're gonna add a little color overlay. Color it all white. Bingo bango. Okay, we are gonna have to line up shit, unfortunately, because of the way the rear wing planes work. It basically has to go in the top two planes. Oh god. Where... Which one's the top two planes? I think it's these two. Right, do I have to invert this or turn it around? I think I might have to turn it around. Yep, I do. I called it. Alright, rotate 180. And does this not line up already? Fuck. Oh, sweet mother of God, what is this? Hold up. What? Oh my fucking god. Hang on. Not only that, remember, this thing is fucking skewed. For some reason. Jesus Christ. Okay, it has to be lower. Maybe a little bit like that. And then we're gonna have to grab... Oh wait, no, I did this wrong. Wait, so what's the top and what's the... what? Okay, so this is the top. Or is it? No, this is the top. Why is this the top and this the bottom? What? That don't make no sense. Okay, so that lines up. Give a less of a skewing, because fuck my life, I guess. And we're gonna grab this little... oh wait, no, I have to use the rectangle method. Cause fuck me. People were talking about toxic ships. Okie doke. Narrow this bitch up. So that it matches, and then fucking skew it, because fuck you. I win. I have Photoshop, bitch. Okay, and then we're gonna rasterize it. Select pixels, minimize this, take this, rotate it, and then put it over here. Okay, now it's just a question of lining this shit up. I mean... is it me or does it look skewed? I look a little bit skewed. I think both parts look skewed, so I think it's just a case of like de-skewing. And I need to move the top part now. Fuck. That'll do. Now the tough bit is that I don't actually know if there's an extra NTT Data logo here or not in the main plane. From what I can see, there isn't, but quite frankly, I don't know. Let me see if I can find a better angle somewhere. Maybe this photo? Okay, yeah, there is an NTT Data logo there. So would it be an NTT group instead? Alright, I need better pictures. Oh god. I can't spell. Indycar 2015 Tony Canaan. Images. I can't tell. Oh, this might be a good angle. Wait. Open image, new tab. I have good news and bad news. There is an NTT Data logo here, but according to this survey, this isn't NTT Group, it's NTT Data. I don't know. What do you want from me? For the love of God. Do I seriously have to redo it? I think I'm gonna have to redo it. I just so happened to pick the one image that, oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo it. Alright, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Oh my God, this is huge. Alright, let's do this again. Actually, before I do that, Control J, and then let's just put this on the actual rear wing before anything else. Is it the right way up? Yes, it is. Gotta go in Germany for extra time. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I have an itch. Yeah. Also, damn, extra time? Are they like... What's the score? Because isn't Germany like one of the top teams, technically? One of the ones you'd expect to like go all the way. 1-1 after 90 minutes. Damn. Also, dude, you missed my... Well, technically you weren't there. I fucking crashed out at the Colombia match a few days back. Against Portugal because of that fuck-ass off cycle. I've technically already touched this, and Koa can back me up on this, but like, Jesus Christ. Germany are nowhere near the 2014 level that shows. Woof. Well, sucks to suck. If we go all the way, more chances for us. That French VAR rip was so hectic, it was hilarious. Exactly. Stimkey J. I'm not Stimkey. Okay, maybe I'm a slight bit sweaty, but I do have my fan on, so I'm not stinky. What do you mean I respect you? Whose side are you on here, excuse me? Oh my God, I lined that up immediately. I don't know, but I might need to move it down. No, I need to unskew it on both sides. I'm rooting for the side that bothers you the most. Okay, I see how it is. You third grade yapper, what is that even supposed to mean? Okay, I think the NTT Data logo is fine as it is here now, so I'm just gonna leave it. All we have left now is the fucking rear pods. We're not gonna beat the 3-hour mark, unfortunately, because I still have to do this Super Speedway config. Though it shouldn't take long. There's first grip, which is top tier. In fairness, I did say earlier, I think I'm not being as energetic today, I don't know why. Second, which is mid-level yap, and third. Damn. So all those times you called me a yapper were a lie. I see how it is. That solves that. Okay. Now let's go here and then... Oh wait, no. Third grade yapper with fourth grade What do you mean fourth grade content? Are you saying my content ain't good? You can't do that, that's cheat. Not to tap me up, for God's sake. Oh god. I'm being double teamed. I can't believe it. Don't phrase me, Kohai, god damn it. You know what I meant. That's about right for both tents. Let me see if I can find the... Yeah, here we go. Copy layer style. Then paste. Paste. And that should add the outline. If Paraguay somehow fluke this, it will go against the winner of France, Sweden. Isn't this like the round of 32 though? I thought if you like lost your match, you're out. Unless you're still like in qualifiers. In group stages, I mean, sorry, not qualifiers. I'm not a LARPer, I swear. Yep, beginning of round 32. So yeah, wouldn't they be out then? Hereby copy. First one was Brazil v Japan. Oh yeah, cause I think I saw a joke post where it was like whoever wins gets to keep Miku or something like that. Brazil 1-1. Oh wow. Damn, I can't believe Japan lost Miku. How unfortunate.
Madball Gaming 618 says hydrate.
I find this one acceptable, Maple, because it has been like a while. See, this is why you gotta do things in moderation.
Grab his dick and twist it!
There's like a bunch of people here. You have to be more specific. And also that'd be sexual harassment. Alright, here's the Slurpy Slurps. Waterboarding will continue until morale improves. Morale is improved. I don't know what more you want from me. Do you want me to like be going yippee 24/7 or something? Is sexual harassment to grab your own wang? Okay, you should have specified then. And I'm not gonna do that because that's against Twitch TOS. Depends. Oh hell. Don't tempt me with other guys, please. Let's be sensible here. The 10 is out of skew, and I just noticed. Also, I think we need to move it up a little. Again, I'm probably being a dumbass by not using the UV in this instance, but fuck it, we ball. This 10 is also out of skew. Okay, what's happening? Anyway, I'm about to do one final Daytona Sea Open race. You can't do this. Don't do it again. Mabel, no. Bad. Dude, you're a fucking VTuber. A, you're already degenerate, and B, no one knows what's going on behind the avatar. You could be buck-ass naked. But I'm not. You surely wouldn't think I'm lying. There's been enough controversy with doing questionable stuff on Twitch. Just because I'm in avatar form doesn't mean I'm gonna be like cranking it to fucking Photoshop of all things. Hey man, it's hot enough that I won't blame you for being not too butt naked. You gotta keep cool somehow. That is true. I was lucky, tempted to go almost all in and race in my underwear for a bit during the heat wave. Luckily, common sense prevailed and my fans saved me. Alright, let me double check the pods. The 10 needs to be higher and longer, actually. Holy shit. Both 10s do. Here and here. Probably fucked myself over by not doing this, double checking this before fucking skewing it, but hey ho, we will. I'm just waiting for final details to see open to go so I can do the funny, to be honest. Okay, now they're too high. God damn it. If you do the funny again, I swear to go, Maple. You can't keep getting away with this. And I predict you're about to say, I can and I will. I'm reading you like a book. The 10s are still a bit too high. Oh, bad. Oh, God. I mean, it's still technically a win-win scenario when it comes to the fun, because even if you don't, this happens to be the one you don't. Okay, how's this? Surely this has to be fine. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, fellas, we have got ourselves a road course car. Now we gotta go again. But first of all, let's just save our progress. PSD, Ganassi, Tenkanon. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna close this, close that, and then we're gonna boot up the oval kit. Chevrolet Oval. Remove those two, go to 3D, WC car body, replace texture, go back to Ganassi, Tenkanon. I just think Kaito know the time is almost up on the world. Oh god. Get Kaito to watch along. Maybe that way the curse will be broken. With the switch to this though, I am gonna switch over to hang on, let me go over to VTube Studio real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm avoiding the tracking like a plague. Where is it? CGR10ND. There it is. Still the clearest of pictures, but it'll do. But I do think I have another... Do I have another reference somewhere? Let me double check. Move this. No, no, yes. No, 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 no. my gambler at heart, to be honest. Oh god. Right, so what are we looking at in terms of Wang? Let me open up the reference on my end. So we have the thingy, that sponsor on the side that I keep forgetting the name of, NTT Data on the main plane. Of course, I have to copy over the NTT Data pattern onto the oval side pod, and then just NTT Data on the back. Aside from that, nothing much, actually. Which, let's go. And luckily, it's the same for the Indy 500 car as the fucking road course car. So I don't need to make a whole ass new livery for it. Okay, first thing is first. Comfort revolution. Non-destructively. We put this on the side. Party time is now time. Once again, I'm gonna have to lower the stroke weight on this thingamajig. Kaboom, kablow. I don't want to rename it. Please, Photoshop. Photoshop, behave. Stroke, lower down to 1. Perfect. Alright, put them both in the pile. Next up, we have to get NTT Data. I'm gonna grab the one on the rear wing just because it's hard definition. Take it out of the pile. Get the wings. Here they are. I think even if I don't get permission to like release this mod onto AMS1, what I might do is I might just like try and repackage this and just release it for the Assetto Corsa mod instead. I think that'd be cool. Though, quite frankly, I need to like learn a whole ass new modding process in an effort to like put the skins in. Alright, these two can go in the pile. Because at the very least, I don't want this car set to go to waste, especially after spending so excruciatingly long on it. Okay, that'll do for the wing. They're like... yeah, they're lined up, that's fine. Okay, now it should in theory be the easy part. It should just be a copy-paste of like the patterns onto the side pod. Alright, take these two out. Boom. Control-T them. Alright, let's get them as close as possible. Alright, how do they look? Acceptable on this side. acceptable on this side. Yeah, that'll do. Again, there's not much I can do when it comes to like the weird ass curvature that I have to implement for the side pod, so we're just gonna have to make do. I think the only thing missing is the rear wing now then. NTT Data is on the little notes. So, yep, I think it's just the rear wing. Though I am a bit wary whether that's NTT Data or NTT Group. Let me see if I can find a better reference. 2015 Indy 500 Tony Kanaan. Nope, that's blocking the rear wing. They're all blocking the rear wing. Are you kidding? Okay, fine. I'll just put an NTT Data logo then. I don't care. Get fucked. I'll just grab this one. Let's double check the UV. It is ever so slightly askew, and that annoys me. Right, I think that'll do the trick. Yep, that does the trick. Alright, we're good. Into the sponsor pile you go. Alright, we have got ourselves a speedway car. Okay. I think all that's left to do now is just put this thing in game. Honestly, we are on record, because usually this takes me like 4 hours. Right, Chip Ganassi, Tank Kanaan. I'm also going to save this as a PNG. Okie doke. Let's close that. Close this. All that's left now. Let me double check what the file structure is like. CGR, there's an 8A and 8B, okay, and an 8 in D. Alright, let's take CGR9 as a reference. Then I'm gonna get rid of 8B. Gonna keep 8 in D. Oh my god, excuse me. Wait, no. I'm looking at the entirely wrong thing. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Alright, so let me copy this, remove it. Wait, no, I can just, hang on, let's just do CGR9. Rename it to 10. Let's open up CGR10. I'm gonna put this up, bear with me 2 seconds. Is this gonna show? Yes, it is. Alright, keep this over here. OZR, OZR. Upgrade Chevrolet. Yep. Cams, physics, cockpit info. Change this to 2015. Make sure this is correct. Actually, no. Make sure all of this stuff is correct. It's gonna be the NTT Data Chevrolet for Tawny Canaan. There we go. Okay, so this is now ready. So I can just go here. I think the only thing missing after this is the little like cover shroud thingies at the back, which I'll quickly work on. Alright, let me open up. Oh god, no, don't open. Open. Where's CGR 10? There's 10. Open. And then we're gonna file, place, Canaan, Yosh. We got 25%, and then let's make sure this shit is lining up a treat. Alright, slight flash warning for those of you with dyslexia and that kind of thing, because I'm gonna flash this. That's good. My file, save as. Not a GIF. Not a GIF, a DDS. Save. There we go. Alright, now we can close Photoshop. Wait, no, not fully. File, open. Then let me go to the guards. File, place. Ganassi. Bring up the 9. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this, 25%. 10. We're gonna put this under impact font. I said we're gonna put this under impact font. That's about right. There we go. You can get rid of this now. And then file, save as, DDS. I believe it's extra 1. Yep, so CGR10 extra 1. That's saving. Great. Now, one more thing to do. You have to make CGR10 Indy. Indy. That's 10. Now let me get a reference to. Let's use 9 as the reference. Okay, so we need the Indy upgrades, like that, and the 99th running of the Indianapolis 500 Chip Ganassi Racing, yada yada, etc, etc. Indy, and the qualifying spot is not correct. I'm probably gonna fix this like as one of the last things I do for the mod in general. Aside from that, I think this should be good to go. Alright, moment of truth. Let's put this in the game files. Load up AMS. Give it a minute. Alright, show me the number 10. There's the 9, here's the 10. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's go. That, I believe, is mission accomplished. Just looking for any inaccuracies just in case. Nope. I don't see anything wrong. And now let's take a look at the speedway. Give me the rear shrouds. Yes. There's no major. It's not too different with the NTT Data logo on both, which I'm happy about. There's like major jump. And of course, it's got the chrome rims, which are in place here. Right, so it works here. Now let's go into the 99th Indy 500 Ganassi. Yes. We have got ourselves an Indycar, fellas. Which means I can actually, let me take off my thingy. There we go. Whoa, record time. Honest to God, record time. Whew. Right, let me update the channel log real quick. Oh god, that's double. Oopsie. Car checklist. Number 10 primary. That can go away. Number 10 is in. Here's something I'm kind of curious about. I don't know why I put a 17 in there. Indycar 2015. Let's go on the Wikipedia page real quick. Chip Ganassi. Oh yeah, there's a 17 for Savatra that I need to work on, which is probably gonna be the next car actually, unless I want to do Kimball's car next. Yeah, that's gonna be extra work. I'm gonna have to figure out which one I want to do next. Hey ho, we got it done. That being said, with the 3-hour record, I think I'm gonna call it quits there. I am very hungry actually. It's just gone midnight as well, so it's great. I might actually be able to get a decent sleep tonight. Oh, jeez. Right. Oh, I just realized my music has been low as well. Fuck's sake. Let me think. So, as a reminder for the rest of activities this week, we have Totally Normal Mario 64 on Wednesday, Variety Wednesday, with JoJo and Jesse. It'll be a fun time. We have Fox Trucks immediately after, like 1 in the morning. Yay. We have Iron Ram at Watkins Glen. The return. Hopefully I don't ask Austin Powers myself on pit exit this time. Who knows? We also have V-Trek in the 4th of July at Sebring? Yeah, Sebring. And we have the next round for IR Cup. Oh god, V-Trek is back. I thought it never left. And we have IR Cup on Sunday. Aside from that, I might do NIS Saturday morning, actually. So it might be an extra one. It depends if A, I can wake up on time, B, if I feel like it. Because I am gonna be busy with VODs this week, like Jesus Christ. Which, you know what, it makes up for, because reminder, next week I am away. So I'm gonna be missing Foxstrokes, I'm gonna be missing Iron Rare. That's just how it is. With that being said, let's see who we can raid actually. Who is live? That is the question. You motherfucker. The plan is not live when he said he was gonna be live today. I am gonna kill him. I'm actually gonna kill him. Let's raid into Soul. Soul and D are having a collab. Oh, I already... It's been a while since I've raided Soul actually, so... Let's do that. Start a raid. A boosh. Oh, I'm probably gonna have like a lasagna or something to eat in a minute. I'm hungry. Anywho, socials. I did it the wrong way around. Socials are up there, and also here. I'm gonna do apologize if I wasn't like as energetic today. I don't know why. Maybe it's just one of those things. Who knows? In any case, I shall see everyone for Variety Wednesday. Yay! So long, everyone.